Say, for example, the wall is real and unreal. In that real part, is there any story?
It's the real part. The real part is what is apparently seen. So the wall is empty fullness. The fullness is its appearance. You could say that's the apparent. I mean, this is an explanation, but you won't get it because it's not like this. Yeah. But the real part is what you apparently see as a wall. The unreal part is that it's nothing or emptiness. That's emptiness. This is emptiness, that's emptiness. This is whatever you're feeling, everything that's happening in this room is emptiness in a form. So constantly what you seek is constantly all there is. So you're sitting on what you long for. You're breathing what you long for. You're hearing what you long for. Because the beloved is the emptiness that is singing to you constantly.
So is there any story in what is happening? You say what is happening. Is there any story in what is happening?
No, there only is an appearance of a story. There seems to be a story. Like everything else, it's real and unreal. There is only appearance. There isn't anything that's real. Because everything is emptiness.
You said you're seeing what you long for.
Well, no, yeah. What you long for is constantly all there is. What you long for is constantly all there is. What you long for is constantly all there is. That's bloody amazing. It's incredible.
How can we miss it?
How can you miss it? Well, you miss it by trying to know it. So the lover is there constantly, and you reject the lover by trying to know and own the lover. Amazing.
You really?
I was wondering, after liberation, how do things like emotions happen if there is no I or fear?
Oh, they just happen in the body or in the whole. But the body doesn't have anyone in it anymore, it's just a thing, the body. So emotions arise in the body or wherever.
But there's no use at all.
Sorry?
There's no use. You can.
No use.
No use of the emotion because there's nobody there.
Well, there's nobody to use anything anymore, there's just what happens.
But
there can be a response out of an emotion, but it isn't anybody that's responding.
Yeah, that's weird, though.
Yeah, weird. Yeah. Weird, it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Don't forget, one thing that is well, the brain still functions, obviously. Well, in fact, it always has. The me is just an illusory added idea, really. I mean, there isn't a me. So the brain always is the functioning organism in terms of the story, or the apparent story. So if an emotion arises, there can be a response out of the body, which comes out of the brain.
Yeah, but there's nothing to win.
But there's no longer an illusory me or self that lays claim to that response. It's not me that's angry. There can be anger or whatever, and there can be a response, but it comes directly out of the brain, and it's completely without meaning or purpose.
Do you have an example? Or
Sorry?
Do you have an example of that in your life?
No, I can't. No what?
Do you have an example of how that works?
Example?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Like, yeah. No, when there's anger.
Yeah, in the body, there can be a response.
Yeah, but what does it look like?
Just
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't. You can't make it up.
But is there less anger in your life and fear?
I don't have a life.
No. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So there's laughter. So there's laughter in here, and it laughs, but there isn't anybody that does it.
Yeah, but after liberation, is there less fear?
Yeah, there tends to be thought and those sort of things slow down. There isn't anything any longer that's listening to the thought. There's no energy in there that takes hold of the thought and turns it into a drama. So all of those sort of things that were excited, you could say, by the sense of a self. So the self was excited about emotions or thoughts, or afraid of them. That falls away. Not necessarily entirely, but it slows down to a natural response rather than being a very agitated, neurotic response. But don't forget, the difficulty with all of this is that the me thinks things are important and meaningful, you know, actions and responses and anger and whatever. But that whole drama of anything being important is just simply not there anymore. So the response that comes out of anger is just what it is. It has no significance.